You know, I'm going to talk about the connection of the George Floyd case and Julian Assange's case, and we can scratch our heads, but please listen. The Minneapolis Police Department's initial, inaccurate, and misleading description of George Floyd's death might have become the official account had it not been for a video taken by a teenage bystander. That initial news release by the Minneapolis Police Department read, "Man dies after medical incident during police interaction." It said Mr. Floyd, who was not even identified by name in the news release, physically resisted officers on the scene who had ordered him out of his vehicle. Officers were able to get the suspect into handcuffs and noted he appeared to be suffering medical distress, the release said. Many others have pointed out that without the video, George Floyd might yet be another largely unnoticed of the thousands of victims of police violence. Not for the reasons sustained, and also the reasons sustained through the protests throughout the U.S. and around the world, building the largest social movement in history. Much credit is due to the citizen cell phone video documentation and those other citizens that captured the many other instances of injustice and police misconduct. We and the world saw George Floyd dying in front of our eyes for a lengthy 8 minutes and 46 seconds. We heard George Floyd narrate his own death, declaring, "I can't breathe," and calling out for his mother. For the first time, we saw the faces of both the victim and the murderer in the same frame. We knew then the offending officer's name, Derek Chauvin. We all saw the look of impunity on Chauvin's face, staring into the camera with his hands in his pockets, knowing that he was killing Floyd. And as we look at the Iraq War and WikiLeaks, very similarly, in the video Collateral Murder, you see a dozen Iraqis and two journalists mowed down, killed before your own eyes, without provocation, by U.S. helicopters. You hear the banter and the lies while you see the truth. The UN Special Rapporteur on Torture stated, if the U.S. prosecutors did the same as they did with WikiLeaks and Julian Assange, they did the same with George Floyd case, it would mean that the police officers go free. They're not even being investigated, nor tried or convicted. They're not even being arrested and investigated, while the person who filmed this and put it on the internet would be put in solitary confinement for the rest of her life. Repeat after me. Whistleblowers.
Whistleblowers.
Truth and justice.
Truth and justice.
Free Julian Assange.
Free Julian Assange.
Thank you.
Thank you, George. That was great. Yeah. Woo.